All right, welcome back to the channel here, everyone. This is Garrett going over another dividend distribution day. We've got YieldMax and we have QDTE that paid out this week, so we're going to go back through, update our dividend trackers, see how we're progressing, and then just see how the market's looking overall, what moves we want to make this next week. So today, we had a great week again. We're back over a $27,000 brokerage account, which is great. Jumping into my favorite one, YieldMax here. We have a distribution of 19 cents, which is awesome. We're going to actually, remember we learned last week, we can come in here to the portfolio and go to our income. And what we'll do here is we'll see our announced. So we've got YieldMax in here. I'm getting a $64.93 payment out of these guys this week. We'll jump into the dividend tracker. And I've already got this date plugged in, so we'll just copy and paste that guy in there. Boom. We also added a couple of extra shares. See, we're at $339.96 instead of what we were at before. We added another 4 or 5 shares this week, so we'll add that number to here, 339.9, and this also lowered our average cost. So we are, if I go back in here, we'll grab while we're at it, we'll grab this $18.20 number for our QDTE. That way we don't have to jump back in there. I don't have to waste your guys' time here. So we'll go back into YieldMax, go to our portfolio, and after buying those couple of extra shares this week, we're up to 17.3. So we're slowly trimming that number down. It looks like 17.31, and we have on here 17.36. So slowly moving that in the right direction. The lower we get this, the better, obviously. And that puts us up to 18% of our money back. That'll put us at $1,075, which is great. We'll now jump into QDTE here. And this one has received a pretty good pull-up for this week. You know, we are sitting around that $34 for closeout. That's great. We added a couple more shares to the pile this week. Kind of an underwhelming distribution this week. We got a $17.96 dividend. And as you saw, I went ahead and copied and pasted that. So we ended up with $18. It's one of our lower payments. It's definitely below average and not ideal, but that brings us up to almost 13% of our money back. This account's continuing to just pull up, which is great. That's exactly what we're looking for here. We added a couple of shares of this as well, so 105.81. Just kidding, we already got that added in from last week. And another thing I want to go over on this channel. So for this one, QDTE, while we're sitting below our average cost and we're sitting at this loss here, what I'd like to do, and I'm going to show this to you guys live, you can do what's called a DRIP. And for those of you that don't know what a DRIP is a dividend reinvestment program. And so you can see this bar right here, dividend investment program. We actually already have this enrolled in a DRIP now. So what that means is every time we're getting this weekly payout, it's actually just going to immediately initiate the purchase of new shares and add those to that stockpile. So that'll balloon the payment out larger and larger over time, which is going to be great. Let's see, do we have anything else exciting going on here? We went ahead and just a little side update on the Mara position. I know I've been covering that a lot lately and just want to keep you updated with where I'm at with that. Mara took off this week, $16.21. And as you guys know, as of last week, I rolled my $15 call position. So I was able to roll that position again and gather another $15 in premium there, which isn't very great. it was free premium. It was something where I just extended that contract out further. Maybe we'll end up being able to keep our shares. Maybe we'll actually get to cash. Obviously, the goal was to go get it to cash eventually, and I kind of prolonged that a little bit here. We also have a couple of puts on MSTY. We've got 200 shares in the works to bring my total share count up in the 400s, which is great. This closed out of the money today, so this being Friday at the time of recording, $22.90, and we have $22.50 is what our promise to buy was. So this is going to expire worthless, and we're going to keep moving on with that. Other than that, we have our call for Occidental expiring, and that's really a wrap for this week. I'm sorry I haven't been able to do very much this week. We are on the road right now to Seattle to go check out some places over there. We might be relocating here soon, so this is kind of what we've got going on in the channel here. If you like this content, want more content like this, have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments. Feel free to like and subscribe. Send this to somebody that might find this useful. This has been Garrett. Peace.